Alright, y'all know how it is. A new mid-season patch, a new tier list. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I waited a little bit to make this. I waited, I think, like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And I'm glad I did, because I think just yesterday or 2 days ago, they released a new patch changing Iron Man, Human Torch, and Cloak and Dagger. So, yeah, without further ado, my opinions have changed quite a bit, I think. So, yeah, let's get into it. Starting with Adam Warlock. Now, this is the thing with Adam Warlock, dude, and this is what it is. Adam Warlock, in my opinion, genuinely is either S tier or A tier if he has the right comp. If you are running, if you're running Mantis, him, Star-Lord, that is the best team up in the game. If you have a triple support, it's even better. If you're good enough, you can get by with just them two, but it's really low healing. But in general, that team up is broken. And if you're running it, he's probably S tier. If you play the team up, I'm not even good at him. But if you have that team up, it's so much value. So much fucking value. That being said, if you don't have the team up and you're not running him in triple support, which I'll be honest, there really isn't a reason to run him in triple support without Mantis if Loki exists. Which even then, I mean, so it's really tough. I think I'm gonna average him out at B tier because I think he's genuinely C tier without the team up. But if he has it, he's B, or he's A or S. So I'm gonna put him at B tier, I think. I don't think they need to touch Adam Warlock anymore. I actually think he's fine as a niche character because I actually think he would be really annoying if he was like overpowered. I never played too much with the beta when he was broken, but apparently he was insane there. So yeah, I don't think I would want to go against all that. Speaking of another character, Black Panther. Now, in my opinion, this like BP mains, they cry. If y'all have seen the Tickle Monster crash out, those who know. That being said, BP, I think he's okay. I think he's fine. I would put him probably B tier. He does have, I think, a bug right now where his dashes like don't sometimes register, which is weird. I don't know. I think a lot of people, I've seen some people put this character in D. I don't really fucking think you can put him in D. I think he's probably B tier. You can maybe argue C tier. I don't think he's necessarily bad. I just think like his counters, like Bucky's really strong, Namor's really strong. Characters like that just shut him down instantly, and yeah, I think that's really his only issue. It's not him being like bad or anything. Maybe fix that bug. That's it. Black Widow, in my opinion, I'm gonna put in C tier. I no longer think. Actually, I think I don't know where I put her last tier list. I don't think I put her in D tier. Okay, wait, no, never mind. I low-key did put her in D tier, but that's besides the point. That being said, Black Widow, I think she's like all right. If she has a Mantis and she gets that damage boost, she's insane because she can just one shot. Not to mention the Hawkeye team up. The Hawkeye team up is really fucking good. But I don't know. Black Widow, I think they've pretty much done almost everything that they can to like not push her over the edge because she's so close to being like up here. But yeah, I mean, the only thing I could think is maybe they should increase the radius of her ult. Not the damage or anything, literally just the radius, but not by a crazy amount, just a small amount. Otherwise, I think Black Widow is probably going to be niche unless she gets a rework, or she's going to be insane. Hulk, man, I'll be honest, it's kind of crazy for me to say, but I think Hulk has finally fallen down to A tier. I feel like he's actually taken a little bit of a hit. In at least for me, in like Celestial lobbies, like, Hulk really isn't getting banned at all. I never choose to ban Hulk. Honestly, with all the nerfs, the team up isn't that good anymore. Like, especially where they kind of changed Iron Man to where he doesn't really need the team up anymore. It's very good on Strange. But, I don't know. Hulk is fine. Hulk can do a lot, and Hulk has a lot of skill expression, which is really fun. But, you know, he kind of just, I don't know. I think he's not bad. He's just like, other characters are better than him. That's kind of just it. Captain America. My fucking dog. I fucking love this character. In my opinion, I'm going to put Cap in B tier. I think there's an argument for him to be moved up low A tier. And like, I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think Captain America needs any more changes. Captain America is perfectly fine. I think I love Captain America. He's my favorite character in this game. My most played character. Got back to that title after a recent play, so now Thor's my second most played. I love Captain America. He's super fucking fun. Yeah, literally the only thing I'd say, maybe remove the shield cooldown. I think the shield cooldown is fucking rough. Otherwise, I don't think he needs anything else. Perfectly fine the way he is. Cloak and Dagger. Now, man, the nerfs hit fucking hard. The nerfs hit hard. Cloak and Dagger, I'ma be so real with y'all. Bro, she went from here, like, low-key. Bro, she's, like, not good, in my opinion. They did actually give her a pretty big buff in the patch. In my opinion, she low-key might have been the worst support in the game. Maybe Jeff was worse, but I don't know. I'm gonna put Cloak and Dagger. I don't know, dude. Cloak, I think, I'm being so for real. I think you could genuinely argue C tier for Cloak and Dagger, which might be crazy to say. But dude, she is like not good. That ult is nowhere near as good anymore. It takes way longer to build and lasts significantly lower. Like, man, dude, they hit Cloak and Dagger, man. They hit her. I'm gonna keep them in B tier because I think I'd genuinely say low B tier though, like low B tier. It's rough for Cloak and Dagger. Problem is, dive is really strong, and believe it or not, Cloak and Dagger is actually pretty fucking weak to dive. All they really have is that fade ability on like a 12-second cooldown, and yeah, otherwise they can't really survive a dive. So you kind of need to get peeled a little bit, and if you don't, yeah. That being said, I don't know. I think she had her time in the sun. In my opinion, my only maybe complaint with the devs is that, in my opinion, I thought she was pretty strong. I think I might have put her S tier, if not like high A tier, in season 0, and then they decided to buff her, which is what put her over the edge. So in my opinion, I think the fact that they nerfed her to be even worse than she was before she was buffed is a little like, that's, I don't know about that. But yeah, whatever. Cloak and Dagger, low B tier in my opinion. Pretty fucking hit by the nerfs. Strange, I think Strange is still the best tank in the game. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know. I mean, spoiler alert, it's him or Mag, but I don't know. If I were to put S plus is more banned. I think Magneto is not as prevalent because Cloak and Dagger is worse. And that was the main support ult he countered, but he can still kill Luna Snow ult through the ults. Yeah, no. I mean, these characters are both really strong. Both S plus in my opinion. Best two tanks. I see Strange get banned more, like a lot. I've seen Magneto get banned once ever. I see Strange quite a bit. So, yeah. That's where I would put it. I think Strange is the best tank in the game. Groot. Groot is S tier. I'm not even trolling. Groot is really fucking strong. And literally, like, I don't think you can put 3 frontline tanks, because there really is only 3 frontline tanks in the game, and that's Groot, Strange, and Magneto. Most of the other tanks in this game are off tanks. They kind of do their own thing. These 3, like, mainly are the ones taking the damage. You pretty much need one of these on your team at all times, which is why almost no matter what, they're gonna be high. Because you just need them. But Groot, I mean, he has probably he is a better ult, but probably the second best tank ult in the game. It's grab. He can put down those walls, he can literally trap you in his ult, and that, like, the seed bomb will just you'll melt instantly. He's really good at forcing support ults. He can cut off line of sights. He can, if his counters aren't in the game, Groot low-key will just probably never die. He has that wall that can heal himself. Groot's fucking good, man. Groot is good. Hawkeye, now dude, now the mighty have fallen from S+ all the way down to, like, B. And then they did give him some buffs. I mean, the buffs meant something. I'd probably put him in B tier. The thing is, Hawkeye has his moments still, because he can still obviously one-shot. He has his moments where he's insane. But they're not as prevalent, and Dive being so, like, Dive is so close to taking over the meta. It's it literally, Bucky is probably one of the only characters. Bucky and Namor are probably the only 2 characters holding together Dive from just taking over, because usually one of those 2 will get banned, but generally you're not gonna ban both of them, because then other stuff might come in. But yeah, no, I mean, Hawkeye, he sucks against Dive, but I mean, otherwise he does a lot of fucking damage. Lots of damage. I think you can maybe give him a small buff, but I don't want Hawkeye was more annoying than Hela at his peak in season 0. I don't want that to come back. Speaking of which, Hela S tier, probably the best DPS in the game. I will say it. Probably the best DPS in the game. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, arguably. I'll say arguably. Hela's nuts. And I'll be honest, even in my Celestial games, I ban Hela almost every time. But I don't, if I'm not banning Hela, I don't see Hela get bans, really at all. And you know what fucking happens? Hela's in almost every game and kills everyone. I don't really understand. I never see her get banned, but when she is in the game, which is almost every time, because like I just said, she's not getting banned, she fucking dominates. I don't know why mofos are trying to say that the double dink is a bug. It literally was in the patch notes. It's not a fucking bug. The devs clearly meant to do this and clearly fucked up doing it. So I don't know why people are calling it a bug. Surprisingly, they did not change it in this recent little patch if it was quote a bug. But whatever. Yeah, she's nuts. S tier. Well, S+. She was S tier already, S+ now. Iron Fist, man. I don't fucking know where to place this character. Because, dude, they gave him a full character rework. And he was D tier, in my opinion, before the rework. Maybe low C tier. I think now Iron Fist is in a weird place where he can be really strong. If you're going against a Groot or a Hulk, he's really good. But if it's I don't know, some characters that can shut him down, if there's a Bucky in the game, he gets kind of fucked. There's a Namor. Or even if there's only one tank, he kind of gets fucked. So I think I'll average him out. I think I will put him above Hawkeye. Because he can be really strong in some moments. Like, if you've seen the clips of him melting down Hulk and Groot, they're pretty disgusting. Because this is the thing, people say he's worse Wolverine, but his movement is way better than Wolverine's. And also, his sustain is much better than Wolverine's. So, those are already, like, he's in a different category a little bit. They're playing for a similar win condition, but on different levels. So, yeah. Iron Man, I'm going to put in B tier. The team up has kind of been nerfed to the point where, like, it's cool if you have it, but not really fucking needed. I mean, if you're running Hulk, I don't think it's bad to run Iron Man, but I also don't think it's needed. They gave him they gave him buffs recently to his splash damage, which is already what you were building your ult with mostly. And then they also made it so his beams do more damage. And then they nerfed the gamma one. Iron Man, I think, has been fleshed out pretty well. He was probably one of the worst characters in the game until people discovered bans, and then they realized he's fucking broken if he has this team up. But now, I mean, he just does a lot of damage. He's the definition of a glass cannon. Like, Iron Man's damage is nuts. Obviously, his ult can one-shot. His beams will roll you. But, if you have an Ella in the game, he can't really do anything. So, like, that's kind of still what, like, the same shit that keeps him down is the same shit keeping him down now. But, hey, it's better. Jeff. Now, in my opinion, I didn't know which was worse, Jeff or Cloak and Dagger. But, I think after more thought, I think I would still put Jeff. And if anything, Jeff definitely got nerfed with the fact that, triple support is not as good anymore. If you're running triple support, it really is only for Adam Warlock and Mantis. But otherwise, I mean, you're not really running anymore. And Jeff kind of needed that comp to be good. Yeah, I mean, Jeff, he's pretty much just a DPS. I don't know, man. Jeff is weird. Because in theory, like, his healing is, quote, good. But his healing, like, somehow doesn't feel... Like, he does 150 healing per second with his water gun. But it somehow still feels worse than a Lunar Snow. I don't know, man. His ult is niche because it can be really huge on some maps. It can turn the whole fight. Or on some maps, it gets no value. The team up with Luna Snow is really nice. And it was a lot better before. Because when you were running, you could run triple support with, like, him, Luna, and Namor. And that was pretty decent. But otherwise, especially if, like, Luna's getting banned so much that, like, Jeff, you can't even get that team up. So it's like, I don't know, man. Jeff, he's okay. I don't know. I don't really know what you do to Jeff necessarily. He's really annoying, I think, if he's good. So I don't even know if I would necessarily say they want to buff Jeff. Because he already does a lot of damage. He already does a lot of healing. I don't know what you buff about Jeff. I really don't know what you buff about Jeff. The only thing I could think for Jeff, the fucking Land Shark, is you gotta give him a team up. Like, another team up with some other character. Jeff the Shark, like, if they had, like, Deadpool or something, and, like, Gwenpool, because Jeff the Shark is in, like, Gwenpool, right? That's where he's from. They could maybe give him a team up there that was really strong. But otherwise, until then, I don't know what they do to Jeff. I don't know if they should do anything to Jeff, since some people still think he's good. But, yeah, in my opinion, Jeff, C tier. Loki, S tier. Easily the best support in the game right now. Even after the nerfs, which they did give him a compensating buff of the extra ammo, which is really fucking nice because that gives him more. His reload animation's pretty long, and you get more uptime on not only yourself but your clones as well. Like, if you think about it, if you have full uptime on your clones all the time, you're getting 6 extra shots. without needing to reload, which is pretty fucking nice. Totem is insane. Insane survivability. Best ult in the game. I mean, what really more is there to say about Loki, man? I think maybe they need to do a I don't know what you do for Loki. I don't know, because I think what makes Loki so good is the totem. But you don't want to make the totem feel completely horrible. But also, like, the fact that he can place the totem, like, he can throw a clone down and then place the totem instantly. Oh my, it's just so good. Like, it's a better immortality field that you can place in 3 areas. I don't know, man. I don't know. Loki, really fucking good, though. I've been seeing him getting banned more and more. I've been playing a lot of Loki, actually. Besides Cap, I think he's actually my 2nd most played character this season. He's really fucking fun to play, so it almost feels bad for me saying nerf him, but that being said, Loki is strong. And people thought you needed him in triple support. You really don't. You run him and the other S+ here, Luna Snow, and you're pretty fucking good, because guess what? You have a Luna Snow partner. If she's not banned, you freaking you copy Luna Snow. You get 12 seconds of immortality. And then bang, Luna Snow ults. That's another 12 seconds. That's almost like 30 seconds of immortality. Like, these two together, it's the best support comp in the game. Best duo, I should say. And yeah, they're both really fucking strong. Literally the same reasons why. Magic. Do I put... I'm gonna put Magic in A tier. Sorry. Magic, though, I'm gonna put in A tier. I think Magic is I don't know. Magic is, she doesn't need any more changes, in my opinion. Perfectly fine. I think she really can only go up, and you could argue she's S tier. Because in my opinion, she's... Nah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna move her in S tier, dude. Because in my opinion, she's probably better than Psylocke. Is she better than about the same as Psylocke, and then better than BP. She's probably the best. She's the best melee DPS in the game right now. Yeah, I mean, that ult, she gets really bulky in the ult. She pretty much can't die. Her combos, one-shots. She actually does have a combo where she can one-shot through support ults. Really strong character. And as Dive gets even better, she's only getting better. Magic, really good character. Mantis is another one. Mantis is going in S tier for me. Man, dude, Mantis is being put under the water, dude. Almost all the supports got nerfed except her. And remember, she still does the same damage she did before. Sleep Dart or whatever, Sleep Spore or whatever, just as fucking good as it was in Season 0 when she was S+. Yeah, I mean, her ult is not as good, really, as the other support ults, but with the fact it can be built much quicker now, and while it maybe doesn't do healing, it's probably better than Cloak and Daggers because it lasts about the same, but does give you that movement speed and can give you over ult as well. She's really fucking strong, and you get combos with her in like Star-Lord and Adam Warlock. I mean, if you have that team up, dude, it is so fucking strong. Moon Knight, man. Moon Knight. My goat has low-key fallen off. I don't know. He's not good, man. He's not good. It's weird. It's really weird, Moon Knight, because Moon Knight was arguably like S tier. Like before the mid-season patch, but man, that ult change, man, they made it slower. They made it like slower, like way slower, which to be fair, I think is better. Dying to it instantly was really annoying. But yeah, Moon Knight ult, one of the worst ults in the game in my opinion now. Even with the group combo, it's really not worth. Like, it can still kill through support ults. Because remember, it still does 150 damage. It does like, well, it used to do 70. Now it does actually just do 150. But yeah, no. I mean, it can still kill through support ults, but like, it's really, and especially with dive, that's Moon Knight's weakness. Moon Knight is just not getting a lot of value. He's C tier in my opinion. Pretty niche, pretty rough. You know who's not though? Fucking Namor, man. Holy dude, this character is insane, dude. So insane. Like, I kind of realized I jumped on the Namor train like end of season 0 about alright, my bad. I low-key cut out there. I don't know who I was on, but yeah, let's go. Next up, Penny. I'm gonna put Penny, I'm gonna put her in C tier. I don't think she's D tier. She's actually pretty strong in some scenarios. She's a 3-second CC. Hard CC. That is always going to be good. The mines, if you hit them, they do a lot of damage. Her movement isn't actually horrible. She can wall climb. She has like, she can put her like webs on anything, go up to it, and again, it's only a 3-second cooldown. Her ult is arguably the worst ult in the game. I'll be honest, I think that's the only thing really about her. If they did that, I think she would be like fine, genuine. Like, they would need to like change something though. Like, I think her ult should do something as a survivability ult. Like, I don't know what they could do if they want to keep the ult the way it is. Honestly, I feel like the ult the way it is isn't that fun. Like, I feel like it would be cool if maybe she like almost like I know she looks like Diva and is a mech character, but literally like a Diva bomb or something. But the Diva bomb puts the webs everywhere or something. And maybe the webs last for like 20 seconds or something really long. And those webs heal her when she's on it. So, and maybe you can say it heals and slows or something. And maybe the bomb does like 300 damage or something. That might be a little overloaded. Maybe just make it so it's a bomb attack, and then the bomb releases webs. I don't know, something. Her ult is bad. That's like the only thing about her though. I really think like she's fine everywhere else. Just the ult needs a change. Psylocke is still S tier. I think I'm still gonna put her above Magic. The only reason is that Psylocke's survivability is better, to be honest. She can get in that fight much quicker than Magic can, and get out better than she can. Magic can be a lot more tanky, and she has like probably better damage combos to secure kills, but yeah, Psylocke also probably does have the better ult. I do feel like after the nerf, Psylocke's ult, so I think like people have realized how to deal with Psylocke a little bit, and she's not as insanely. She actually hasn't really been nerfed all too much, and she was like S+, but I think as the meta's changed, like a character like Loki being really strong hurts him a lot, or hurts her a lot, because if Loki puts that clone down, Loki, like, she's not gonna target the lamp. She can just put the lamp down, or the clones on her own. Like, she does something like 1,000 damage flat or something, and that damage gets spread out upon however many people are in it. That's how you can think of it as. And yeah, I mean, Loki, those clones are real people, so yeah. Punisher, I think Punisher is easily also S tier in my opinion. No, is he S tier? Is he? No, okay. Nah, I'm gonna move him to A tier. I'm gonna move him to A tier only because of he does kind of suck against dive. Hela does shit on him. But I mean, Punisher's strong. His ult is really good. Like, I swear I saw a tier list saying his ult doesn't feel insane. Feels just fucking fine to me. And if you have like a damage amplifier or something, Punisher ult can literally rip through most support ults, which is kind of ridiculous actually. Like, I feel like people don't talk about the Punisher ult. Like, dude, I swear that ult literally kills like Cloak and Dagger ult, Mantis ult, Invisible Woman ults. Maybe not Invisible Woman, but it's freaking strong. Punisher's strong. It is what it is. And a big reason that makes him nice is Rocket. Rocket's going in A tier for me. People meme, Rocket's bad, no support ult, enjoy the amplifier, ain't saving me from shit. I think his ult is actually pretty good. And he builds it quickly. The res is really nice. He heals actually quite a lot. He doesn't heal like as quickly. Like, a lot of his healing is more AoE. He's really, besides Loki, really he's the only AoE kind of healing character in this game, which is perfectly fine. I don't think Rocket, I don't think they should be adding AoE healers. I think we've kind of learned in Overwatch how bad that can get. I think AoE healing is fine for abilities like Cloak and Dagger Bubble or something like that, or ults, obviously, but not characters that just do too much of it. Like, if Luna Snow, like Luna Snow has her clap, that's like an AoE, but that's an ability, not like Baptiste, who just like shoots out the grenades. Not to mention, rocket grenades are really slow, so you know. But yeah, Rocket really strong. Team up with him and Bucky, really strong. Yeah. Wanda, I still think is D tier. Don't think she's good. She has found some niches against dive. Specifically, like, you know, if you're struggling against a Psylocke or a Spider-Man. That being said, yeah, she's just kind of rough. Her ult is still bad. She's still really slow. The fade, you don't move like anywhere. I think she could use another small buff, personally. I don't even know if I necessarily, I mean, maybe the ults. I don't think you make the ults like CC proof, because that removes a lot of the counters, but man, it really sucks getting CC'd out of that ult. But yeah, Spider-Man is so tough, man, because Spider-Man with Venom, which I may as well rank these two together. These guys are inseparable. If you're running these guys like this, these two together are insane, but without it, they're both kind of rough. Like, you don't run either of these characters without each other. Like, if Spider-Man's banned, you don't run Venom. If Venom's banned, you don't run Spider-Man. So it's really tough, but I'm going to rank them with the assumption you're playing them together. I think, man, shit, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, dude. Venom might, this is with the synergy, I think Venom might actually be better than Hulk, because Hulk really isn't seeing that much play. I feel like he's really not seeing that much play. And it, like, they're not, like, most of the characters in this game, they have team-ups, but they don't synergize. Like, Overwatch has a lot of synergies. Like, something like a Far Mercy, something like that. There aren't a lot of, like, synergies in this game. A lot of these characters are, like, you play them together, like, but, you know, you sort of kind of just put the best, like, 6 characters on a team and call it a day. Like, this is a comp right here, man. I didn't even realize this. I didn't even mean this. This is a comp right here. Of just 6 characters. Not saying you would probably run that, but I'm just saying, when you run them together, it's definitely better than just running like a Hulk Magneto, I think. So I'm gonna put them above. Dive is really strong. They're a big reason. Spider-Man, actually pretty underrated, I think. He's very difficult, but with that shit, he's pretty strong. I think they actually did the buff they gave to the giving it invincibility, actually pretty nice. Like, you don't, not really like you should use it for this, but in a pinch, like, it almost acts as like a dash, like, or like a roll or something. Like, you get a little bit of invincibility, so that's nice. Squirrel Girl, I'll put in B tier. Does a lot of damage. Just the Junkrat of this game. Ironically, the time up with Spider-Man's pretty overpowered, but why the fuck would you ever run Spider-Man Squirrel Girl? So it doesn't really get used, but yeah, pretty nice. Star-Lord, man. Is Star-Lord? Nah, I think with Hela back in the meta, he's not. But Star-Lord is probably the top of S tier in my opinion. Very freaking strong. His ult is really, he really didn't get it. He hasn't gotten any changes. His ult is really strong, movement really good, has a lot of survivability, can move quickly, can get pretty much everywhere, is very versatile, just like Tracer in Overwatch. He can be played in dive, not really poke or anything, but like, he can just kind of, he plays his own game, and he can kind of do what he wants. So, especially if you have the team up, he's S+, but assuming you're not running the team up, S tier. I mean, he's fine. He's really good. Storm did take a little bit of a nerf, but did get the Human Torch with that combo is really freaking strong. But that being said, I have to run my hair on torch. She's good. I don't know if I think she's worse than Star-Lord. Is she worse? Because Storm really, in my game, Storm actually still gets banned. I think it's mainly because people don't know what to ban. Like, people played so much of Season 1 that they still, like, a lot of people will still ban Wolverine. I think the Hulk, like, not banning Hulk has caught on, at least in Celestial, but I don't know. Storm, I'm going to put Storm there. I think Storm is still really strong. The damage boost is still good. Not to mention, I think what keeps her in S tier is the team up. But yeah, she still does a lot of damage. Still ridiculous. Her ult without the team up is okay. It's decent, not bad, decent. But with the team up, I mean, yeah, it rips through literally everything in the game. So yeah, you do have to use 2 ults for that. But that being said, that is the only thing that gives Human Torch a niche. So Thor, I think Thor took a little bit of a hit. I literally made a video saying Thor is the best tank, or whatever, which I was more meaning like best off tank. I think unfortunately with the patch notes, that's definitely changed, but I'm going to put him above Cap. I think these two are actually ironically pretty interchangeable. The team up is good between them, but you don't really run it. I'm going to put Thor above, though, because Hela's really good, and that team up with Hela and Loki, really nice. That being said, you'll generally, if Hela and Loki are both unbanned, you're going to run those two every game. That doesn't mean you run Thor. So, I don't know. Thor is actually, like, he works as I don't know. He feels awkward to play, and maybe it's because of the type of team I've been getting recently, where sometimes we're running like Thor Venom. Not very good, but I don't know. I think also what hurts is Bucky being so strong, and Bucky's a really good counter into Thor, so that's not helpful. But I mean, Thor, insane amount of damage. Probably the most damage on the tank roll. Yeah, his damage is nuts. He's pretty much just a DPS with 650 HP. So his ult is kind of ass, but with the combo, it's not too bad. You usually force out a support ult or kill. Like if Luna Snow's in the game, you kind of shit on Luna Snow, which is nice. Unfortunately, Invisible Woman still cancels his ult if she pushes him, which is a big detriment. I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah. Bucky, yeah, Bucky. Ooh, is Bucky a butt? I think honestly, I'm gonna put Bucky in S+ only because Luna Snow gets banned quite a lot, and also I think Namor isn't as strong if they're not running dive, which there is a plenty of dive. This is not discounting Namor. Oh, is it? Oh shoot. Dude, actually, I don't know, man. I'm going to keep Namor or Bucky above because I think Bucky counters more in the meta than Namor does. I think Bucky counters like Wolverine. Like, let me just go through the characters. He counters Bucky. He counters Magic. Not really Psylocke as much. He counters Venom. He counters Hulk. Spider-Man's hard. I wouldn't say he really counters him. Counters Thor. Kind of counters Cap. Counters Black Panther. Counters Iron Fist. Counters Penny. Like, all the tanks that don't have a shield or any really way to block something from Bucky hooking you, you're kind of fucked. And especially if you're a flyer, he can bring you down with his like E or whatever, that little like sonic orb. Bucky just counters so much, and he's so versatile. You can play Bucky anywhere on every map with any comp. Doesn't matter. Bucky, really strong, likely gonna get a nerf. With Hela being banned almost every time, Bucky is pretty much played in every game. If he's not banned, I'll say this, Bucky is probably in Celestial right now the most banned character. Besides Wolverine. Which, I mean, yeah, Wolverine's ridiculous. See, the problem with Wolverine is banned so much that you don't see Wolverine. And you see, this is the thing, you forget how strong Wolverine is. Wolverine didn't get any nerfs. And it's hard because if you're running Strange, if you're running Groots, if you're running Hulk, if you're running Thor, if you're running almost any tank, he shits all over you. He shits all I'll do this. He shits all over you. Wolverine's pretty much he's perma banned in every game, so I think if you're below Diamond, you know the fucking feeling, because I'm sure he's played probably every game. This character's like overpowered as fuck against tanks and pretty shit without going against tanks. It's really tough. He's so matchup dependent. Okay, actually no, I'm gonna move him down. Actually, I'm gonna move him down below these characters. I think he absolutely needs nerfs, but this is the problem, and we'll rank them too. You have the Thing, who I think the Thing is really strong. And then you have Invisible Woman, who is also really fucking strong. And I think Invisible Woman is on the cusp of S+. I rarely see Invisible Woman get banned, but she's played in every game, so it's like, I don't know. But yeah, he gets countered by the Thing because he can't lift him anywhere or whatever, and Invisible Woman can push him away. Otherwise, I mean, Wolverine's a beast. He's literally a beast. Ridiculous freaking character. Needs some type of changes. Yeah, I don't know. Invisible Woman, really strong ult. Did get nerfed, but I feel like is still really good. The team up with the Thing, it's not as crazy on Mr. Fantastic and Human Torch, but just with the Thing is really good. Because he has more HP, so naturally it works with him a lot better. Yeah, and then the Thing, really strong off tank. Can generate a lot of shield from himself. Haymaker pierces through everything. That's nice. He builds his ult super fast, and his ult is literally just Ryan Shatter. Yeah, he can stop people from moving with his Earthbound Malga dash or whatever. And yeah, he does a decent amount of damage. Solid brawl tank, and really can't be he can't be like pushed anywhere. He can still get frozen or slept, but he can't be like stunned too much. Like he can't be knocked back. That's what I should say. Mr. Fantastic, I don't see this character anywhere. I don't know. I'm gonna put him in D tier, man. I think he needs a buff. I think he does. Just maybe make that ult better. I mean, is he as bad as Wanda? I don't know. This is the thing, is that I don't, now looking at it, I don't know if I'd even put Wanda in D tier. I'd put her probably the worst character in the game. But I don't know. I'm just going to put him in D tier because there's a lot of characters, a lot of competition. Mr. Fantastic is kind of niche. I think the Thing actually coming in the game makes him better because I think the Thing is actually a very, very solid tank. And if you're running, a lot of times you'll run that Invisible Woman team up. So him just kind of having that team up does buff his survivability a lot, which is nice. But I don't know. Otherwise, kind of just lacking. That ult is horrible. And they arguably nerfed him in the recent patch. Human Torch just got emergency buffed. And actually, I think he is a lot better. I think he is genuinely a lot better. I'll put him in B tier. I'll put him above. I'll put him above Black Panther, to be honest. He actually does surprisingly do a lot more damage. His ult, I swear his ult still feels horrible. If you're running it with Storm, he's really strong with Storm. But like otherwise is kind of ass. So like it's like, I don't know. The Storm team that's really strong and Storm's really good, but you gotta play Human Torch. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that is my mid-season tier list. Hopefully I'm not completely wrong about this one, but let me know what you guys think. And yeah, that's all I got.